Super kudos to my head coach this year, Chris Cole, for keeping this team on the schedule, because he definitely could have. He took over this year and he could have scratched this team and said, "Nope, we ain't trying to go fight Mike Tyson." But we did, right, and it worked out for us in the end. So we took the L for the game, but it gave us a lot of confidence.
Love guys like that
moving forwards. Yes, yeah,
that helps you later on in your season, no matter what. You got to play good guys to win big games at the end of the season, and some of those guys don't understand that, I think, or maybe they just don't believe in it or what it is. But when you play those tougher teams, those bigger schools, whatnot, it just helps your guys at the end of the season. So kudos to that guy.
I believe this is also, I don't know what this is. It might be even mistagged. Oh, it was a key with a so we're going to read this one as well. Okay, but then we're going to put an RPO on it. So this is our H-back, pretty good catching the ball. So we're going to put him on a little arrow route. We're going to run the play. Same thing. If we get this cat to squeeze to come play the play, we're going to pull it out here with the Q, and then we can throw the RPO. So we've gotten into, like, we already tag RPOs. So just tag the RPO with this read, and now the quarterback knows, hey, I get out there. Honestly, is he going to throw it? Probably not. He could probably just keep it and run it. But we've ran a route out there, so if it pops open later, now we tag it. We tag the pull. We don't let him read. We tell him, no, you are pulling the ball, and you're going to throw this arrow.
Bam.
That's the same play. Let's see what we got here. It's kind of the same thing. I think we've rent through all of it now, guys. So.
No, anyway, this is a phenomenal job, dude. I mean, the looks you have, and the tags really just make it just a ginormous difference as to the ability to completely put them in a situation where they're wrong most of the time, and the only time they're right is when they guess. You know what I mean? Like they actually literally have to guess. You know what I mean? That's hard to do the whole entire game. You might do that once, you might do that twice, but you're not doing the whole entire game. And you're basically just keep moving the chess pieces one side to the other, and they're eventually going to be wrong quite a few times, and you're going to beat on them, and then boom, big gap, or they don't cover out one of your receivers out wide, and you get blocking on a bubble. It's really interesting. Are you No-Huddle also, or are you call it? Like, are you No-Huddle?
Oh, yeah, we're No-Huddle. Yeah, most of the time we're No-Huddle. So it's all coming in signals, which means you've got to have the right pieces. You got to have, as the OC, you're probably not signaling. So you need to have a signaler, because there's a lot going on. I mean, I'm writing them down in the box sitting beside the OC, and I'm like, oh my God, that's a paragraph, brother. But once again, each kid knows that they're trained to listen to a certain piece of the pie. So it can be 25 words. The O-line, like, oh, we're running GT counter. Then the rest of it doesn't matter to me, right? Our H-back knows what he's listening for. Our tailback knows what he's listening for. It becomes like a language, and they just know what matters to them. Plus, you've repped it in practice all week, right? You're not going out there and putting a string of things together on game night, and the kids are like, I don't know what that is. They probably see, it's like reading. You don't read every letter. I'm sure they see the first three signals, like, oh yeah, I know what's coming. Like, I know what this play is. You know what I mean? So practice makes perfect, really.
Coach, I can't thank you enough for coming on. This was phenomenal. We'll also cut it up too.